and self-hate. People who are what I call, I won't use too much grammar because a lot of people are watching, mothers are watching, grandmothers are watching in the villages. People who out of cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That is what they are doing. Some of you don't understand it, but we do. Some of you do not understand what is happening, but we do. And that is why we are here to tell you. The real terrorists in Asarok, they have dropped them. And now presidency is telling you, you cannot touch them. But these are people killing people in Yoruba forest. No, you cannot touch them. A whole presidency to tell you that every Fulani man is in on this. Their foot soldiers are Miyetti Allah. Have you all forgotten that they gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion? Have you all forgotten? No, typical Nigeria, nigger. Have you all forgotten? So you've forgotten that this so-called presidency, Garba Shehu, gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion to come down to the south to give peanuts to useless monarchs and traditional rulers so that our forests can be taken. Have you all forgotten? Oh, you have. Of course, you're in the zoo. You've forgotten. Did they give 100 billion to any other organization? Did Asorok give 100 billion to any other group? Why would a government give 100 billion to a bunch of terrorists and openly claim that they are stakeholders in the government? That is why government can come out openly without shame to support terrorists in Yoruba forests. Let them come to our land and they will see. They say that all the government of Ondo State and others must draw a boundary. Where who are the bandits and who are the law abiding? How can we know? As I'm going there, my phone, when your man all the lizards, all the now lizard, their stomach is almost on the floor. So we don't know which one has belly ache. How do we know? How can you differentiate between a good headsman and a violent terrorist headsman? How can you know? How can you know? I'm asking you. Miyetti Allah is there, remote controlling all your lives. Look at how they installed, after installing Hope, they installed the idiot Hope, George Obiozo. George Obiozo was the man that took Hope Uzodinma to the north to go and introduce him as a politician. The same Uzodinma that George Obiozo, he's an intellectual, as they, the fools. Once they give you a degree, they say you're an intellectual. George Obiozo, before you took Hope Uzodinma to the north, did you know that Hope Uzodinma was doing 419 in Lagos? He was a fraudster doing Yahoo in Lagos. Who doesn't know in Imo State that Hope Uzodinma was a fraudster in Lagos? These are the type of leaders that they imposed on our people. Idiots. And we are there. They have Apex organization. Apex Ohanese, Apex. These are errand boys for the caliphate. That's why BBC is promoting him. That is why they are all promoting. That is what they have always done. Black people are like that. As I told you before, when the British came to stop the eastern advance of the French colonial forces in Benin Republic, in Badagry, basically in Badagry. You know what Britain did? They didn't go to England to come bring soldiers. They went to Ghana. They recruited Ghanaians, black niggers from Ghana, to come and help them to conquer their fellow niggers in Nigeria. They didn't have to travel very far. That is why I keep saying that the brain of a black man is his greatest impediment. You see, inside this brain, everything a black man is suffering from is here. Inability to reason. Inability to reason. It is the truth that I must tell you. Some may not like it, but of course I will tell you. You cannot, the presidency is telling, you cannot unilaterally push out headsmen. What are they doing in the bushes? In the forest? And they said it's to feed their cattle. Before the white man came, where were you feeding your cattle? Fulani? Where? What was your cattle eating then? They said it's climate change. Of course, it's a lie. You came from very barren, arid Sahel. No rain in Sahel for centuries. It didn't start today. You were able to keep your cattle, you drink the blood and you drink the milk. That's how you survive. Now, what are you doing in Ondo Forest? Our people cannot see because they are blind. People cannot see because they are blind. But we are here to open your eyes. All of them killing themselves over Jonathan presidency. From the so-called Niger Delta or Yoruba that was dying because of Obasanjo presidency. Where are they today? They are still the ones crying that things are not okay. So you think as an Igbo man, if you're there for 8 years, somehow, miraculously, you will change anything? You don't say tried and they killed him. Use your brain. It was meant to be Alex Ekwueme after Shagari. Buhari overthrew the government in 1983. Some of you don't know history. Rather than allow an Igbo man to become the president, they did a coup. Some of you need to reason very well. Also, you claim you went to school, you should be able to use your brain. Oh, can you believe it? People who are foolish, they cannot, because of the Nchonche, wild chicken change they give you in Abuja. You don't have a house in Abuja because of that. You are going to suffer and die.
Me, I support Biafra so that no woman day in one place.
Come again.
I support Biafra in 100.
How did you know about Biafra? Who told you about Biafra?
Okay, I was born 1981. I'm not a small picking. I've crossed 45 to 44 now. I'm not a small picking. I don't suffer for this country. So what I see with my eye, you make me at a cry. But I thank God, human being know they feed me, now God they feed me. Anytime I wake, I will beg the God and I will feed. To the day I will go back to him. But we have no leaders in this country.
So how come?
I support Biafra in 100 times. Let me all man go so that we, the Hausa, will remain. More we see me all man, they assist in all people.
Okay, you are an Hausa man.
Yeah, confirm. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government.
So why?
I'm Mohammed Abubakar. I'm from Bagudo local government. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government. But what makes me annoyed with Nigeria government is this: we don't have good leaders. We just they talk like we Muslim Hausa. We they carry God for mind, but we know they use the God. What would they carry for our mind? We they call the God God. Not be all of us they use am. Now Aboki spoil this country. Why? They say anywhere where you go, before you go see any other language they beg, you must see Aboki they beg in this country. Why it be so? Where we say we are now we get food, now we they invest food, now we they invest cow. But when now we they suffer past many people, why you used to be like that?
Okay, how do you feel now? I'm saying Aboki don't dey for power for a very long time. Una don't rule this country well. You know, una know why you go tell me say una see the hungry.
Oga,
And this Fulani they disturb una well. Una just keep quiet.
Fulani they disturb now with Hausa then jump out. If the leaders of the state they no agree, Fulani will not enter your state. Who bomb Fulani? Who give Fulani leg? If your leaders of your state, governor or anyone no have hands, they will not enter. You don't ever hear say them call Lagos Fulani can't do something. Whether them go east, whether them go south of east, you don't hear them. Now only Arewa. But part of the Arewa na some state, not be all state. Like my state, Kebbi State, we don't have that problem with Fulani. But like Kasuna, Zamfara, Sokoto, all those people, now they don't get that wahala. We don't have any wahala with anybody.
Why Nigeria be like this now? Where they complain saying?
Why Nigeria be like this? We say we don't have good leaders. Even the man is ruling now. Now Hausa they ruler. Now wetin dem tell am to do.
Who be the person where they rule now?
Na Tinubu now, but now person they ahead of the Tinubu. That is the northern people. Now then they rule this country.
Name them where they do for this
Like
this.
IBB, like them Buhari. Forget the person they call God. God know him people. Forget if you are not belong to them, they no put you for that seat. If you know their society, you can't belong to that seat.
Okay, now you talk about this Biafra, that you believe on Biafra, that Biafra
I believe in, I support una 100 and by 100.
Do you think what President Buhari, Tinubu is doing now by holding this Nnamdi Kanu after IBB don't confess, say there's nothing like Igbo sponsor the coup? Do you think it's right to Nnamdi Kanu?
Me, what I think, Oga, and the IBB way in the talk, Now them follow spoil this country. Wetin them want talk now, and in no bad eye, but God still dey show am upon the money wey in still dey see wetin in dey see. If that money go cure that in sickness, may in cure that in sickness to heal.
But some people say IBB no just come and come confess say no be Igbo plan the coup or Abiola win the election. Say e get be say as he don dey go close to him grave, say he don dey see people wey he kill during Biafra. Na then they torment am. That's why he come confess Nigeria. You believe am?
Oga, now God show am before him go die, may him confess in sin before him go to the in creator. So whatever you harvest is wetin you plan na him go harvest. So now wetin him dey see now the repercussion before him go may him confess.
Yoruba and Fulani or Hausa or not has been ruling this country. Igbo man never rule.
And then let's give them now. They are human being also. Let's give them, let them test. If they no one test, let's do the Biafra so that no woman just dey on his own. What you get, you manage him. Now God they feed human being. If they no say they are right for what they are doing, the Northerners, if they no say they are right, let's leave the Biafra to be free.
So you support Biafra to go
100 by 100.
Why? Why do you support Biafra?
Why I support is this. We, the Northerners, we are the ruler. We are still the suffering. We are the suffering. I don't know. Before you see any other languages begging, you must see outside the beg. And if you say it's like enter the whole net at 6:30, you must see. Now so it. Why it used to be like that?
You like Igbo?
Oga, 100 by 100.
Are you sure you like Igbo?
Oga, me I serve someone at Okuigwe. I stay for East 2003 when Onitsha market catch fire at the East.
You don't mean it.
Oga, they tell you say if there is the truth, say they want truth. Waiting at the talk, me I talk and made the whole world hear and if person want do whatever, you know if you kill
the whole world is hearing you.
I want make them hear and so that if you know be my God, you know if you kill me, I know if you kill you. But me I suppose Biafra 100 by 100. Make them live home and men there on your own. If you believe you are God, serve who you believe so that he feed you. That is all I believe. But this Northerners made them rest, make another people test the seat.
Who be another people where they look make the test?
I support Nnamdi Kanu. I support him 100 by 100.
Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, 100 by 100. Make them give am in right. Because when they help una people, we our people, nobody fee. Even business, if you not get what to do, nobody will assist you.
But for the sake of your people who go watch you for this life, people feel say now
my mind to my grave, to my 6 feet, I dey tell you my mind. So may woman dey. If they do the Biafra, may woman dey or more we see. So that they will see who dead right, who dey wrong. Abi, make them do it like that. If they know say they have the truth, the leaders where they lead now. Make them give all my right. Forget religion issue now. Wetin dey spoil this country follow again. Make them give all my in right, so that you just dey on your own. You beg your God. You hustle for what you eat.
Okay, before the next election is coming in 2027, what advice do you have to give to your people? If today still continue because of religion, this one is the Muslim, they must vote, because this one is Yoruba.
The foolishness is this. You know, say hungry there for this country. Moment then just carry little change, them poor. You go see Aboki, you know they hear English. Why then they call us Aboki is this? Hausa man live not. Come here, you know they hear English. You can't see where they carry kaya. You want pass, you go say, hey, that la Aboki na help me. Now how Aboki take enter? Aboki no be Hausa man ne. It's not no be Hausa man ne. Aboki just be like my friend. Share you understand? Now how Hausa they call that is how like my friend Aboki na. But based on you know they hear English, you come now and say kaya, you just come, you see me, and you know they hear Hausa. Na me Aboki na that la na him make they hear them they call Aboki. So that is why some know they hear English, so no go school. They no get any ways. Now that farm then they do. So them can't see where free money they come for politicians. That is why then they use us we Northerners. Now what make them they use northerners for that? Half of the people they are no well educated. So they on farm. Person just come from town, carry money, come saying the need so. He give una money, una go die for a head. That is why you see say, and the people where be say then they do that in are the ones where they never go school. So then supposed to alight them so that may they use their head more fight for our rights.
Do you people miss Jonathan now? Because when Jonathan was there, he did all his possible best to make una
by 100. He's a Christian, but may God bless him for what he did for the country. Me, I thank you.
Are you saying that the northern leaders are not doing okay?
They are not doing well.
But we are seeing Tinubu now. Tinubu is not doing well. Though you said that they are the one in charge.
Tinubu self is the northern and the ruler. He no get option. Whatever they say is what he do.
Do you support that? Who among the Igbo leaders you know, apart from Nnamdi Kanu?
Apart from Nnamdi Kanu, see this man.
Peter Obi, all those ones, the last one.
Azikiwe, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Okay, all those ones, you know them. But for you now, as Nigeria being now, hunger dey everywhere. Igbo man never rule this country. Still, who you think say na them get power for hustling for this country pass?
The most wise man in this country is Igbo man. It's or you go Nigeria or you go na Igbo man. So then suppose give Oma a right. Make Oma just dey on him own oga. More could they see. If na true, then no say they are in right. Make them do that Biafra so that make Oma just dey inside. More could they see how the movement go.
How you can't take like Biafra like this?
Oga, we are so far, so make them just smoke with them within.
If you say Biafra go fit change, make Africa better.
Why? It can be